Video, let's get rolling here. Video number 19 in the series of videos that I'm talking about my 32 concepts, ideas, and oh, my nose is itching. Concepts, ideas, and projects. So, last time in number 18 we talked about Return to Eden. This one is called Return to Skull Island. And so, in Return to Skull Island, when a man's daughter is kidnapped, he journeys along with a group of radical explorers who follow her to the home of the once great Kong, King of Skull Island. Skull Island still has all the dangers it had 90 years ago, but this time it's personal. When a blue-collared, mild-mannered man has his daughter kidnapped, there's no place on earth he won't go to save her. Only later to find out on Skull Island that it was his great-grandfather who orchestrated the kidnapping and eventual death of Kong. The native population has sworn revenge on the lineage by forever cursing them and retaining their children. Return to Skull Island. Return to Skull Island. Arnold woke to The native population has sworn revenge on the lineage by forever cursing them, retaining their children. Return to Skull Island. Arnold woke to screams, which he immediately knew were his daughter's. He rushed to her room, turning on the lights as he went. He opened the door to see two ornately dressed men. I put black men, African men, but they're not really black. They're not really African. They're Skull Island, wherever Skull Island is. Yeah, so I don't know where that is. But I had gotten the sense that it was African, mainly because Kong is like a gorilla. So, yeah, who knows? Anyways, so I've got some story going on, and basically the whole story here is that he teams up with some explorers who are kind of a wild bunch. They all have wild personalities, and they're very eccentric. And these explorers decide that they're going to help him simply because that's what they do. And do they have a greater motive than that? We'll see by the end of this movie. So these explorers go off to search, and they find out what happened. And as it turns out, of course, somebody else is trying to make money. And all they needed to do was to find Skull Island. And somebody who actually believed the old stories of Kong, who found the newspaper articles and all of that was in there. And the guy's got an endless amount of money. And he uses this as an excuse to find Skull Island, to use the clues that the dad has, and really to go save the daughter, but also to find out where all those crazy dinosaurs are at, and he wants to bring him back some monsters, back to a big monster zoo that he's got in I don't know, Central California, or the Arizona desert. I kind of like the Arizona desert better. Just because I like Arizona, and we can do some filming there. And so you can almost tell how that plays out. So it's a little predictable. Not so much this story, not so much. I like it. I think somebody else could take it and make it a lot better than what I have. So that's why I keep it. Return to Skull Island, not bad. Not bad. It's okay, but could be better. It could be a fun ongoing series too. As far as a comic book, it could be a great comic book. It could be a graphic novel. That would be exciting. So we'll have to see. So that's us. That's number 19, and Return to Skull Island. Now, more excitingly, I talk about San Sangri, which is definitely meant to be either a comic book story or a extended graphic novel, like a large, maybe 300-page graphic novel. It's called San Sangri. We'll talk about it next time. Tune in to number 20, video number 20.